This is the Mohsin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mohsin. Mohsin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550. And now, here's your host, Sarah Mohsin.
Happy Friday, folks. It's great to be back here again, and it's always fun to have you on. Sharon Skittle, how are you today?
Good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. I mean, we've had a few laughs right before we got on air. That's a good thing. It's a good start.
A good thing.
It's a great way to start the day. And what are the topics for this Friday?
I thought today we would talk about the trends in the fitness industry, one of which is the apps that are on people's phones.
Okay, very cool. So I think that technology is great. I certainly think that it can get a little confusing. So what have you found out there in the market?
So what I found is that, as a trainer, my goal is to see everyone active. And in this busy world that we live in, last week we talked about quick workouts. There are applications available on phones that are so simple to download. A lot of them are free. Some are pricey, some are not. But they all have workouts that are custom designed, that are pretty instructional, and that have been rated. So you can check out the ratings. Nike is actually one that's been rated as by Huffington Post as the top fitness app, and it has over 90 customized workouts. It has excellent graphics. So when you're looking for an application, you want to find something that has good graphics, that has a beginner, an intermediate, and an advanced exercise, so that you can find a workout that's appropriate for you. The one on the Nike apps are usually between 45 and 60 minutes. There's a couple other apps. One is Gain Fitness. That is only available on iPhones. Gain is actually both, I think, the iPhone and the Android. Okay. And then there's another one, Fitness Buddy. But all of these have good graphics, beginner, intermediate, advanced, 45 to 1 hour workouts, and can be done at your home, at your office, and have, a trainer that speaks to you and that tells you. She's laughing because sometimes I speak to her while we're working out. But they're great ways to start. So if you're shy about going into a gym, or if you simply can't afford a gym, or you don't have time to get to a gym, right, if you're a stay-at-home mom, it's a way that you can work out with a customized program, with options, with variations, and just get started. And my goal as a trainer is to just see people get started. People make excuse after excuse after excuse as to why they can't work out. And one of the typical ones is, I'm so busy, but you'll see the busiest people are really the ones that make fitness a priority, like yourself.
I'm not that busy. But
She's
truly, though,
busy.
Here's the thing. It has to be a lifestyle choice, firstly, and it's got to be fun, because if you don't really like what you're doing, you're going to end up giving it up. I mean, just like food. If you love food, you're going to continue eating.
I know.
Right?
Yes, I'm aware.
So these apps, which I've also noticed, have programs where you can put in your food and you can do the calorie count.
Yeah, there's so many resources out there in the health and fitness arena. And they're finding, even the big gyms, the box gyms, Crunch Fitness now has its own app. And a lot of them have push notifications. So you schedule your workouts, and if you don't do it, they yell at you. They send you an email. You missed your workout. Come join us. So it's something to think about if a gym isn't something that you're comfortable with just yet. It's a great way. Or if you're someone who travels a lot, like my brother travels constantly, this is an excellent tool for him, because he can do it right in his hotel room. And a lot of them are done without weights, without equipment, just body weight, push-ups, dips. So there's so many ways to use these apps to get a really good workout in, to take your heart rate up. And it's so important that if you want to maintain good health as you age, you start exercising.
Right. And here's the thing with you, Sharon. I mean, you are a Christian. You go to the church. On Sundays you're at church with your family, and you cover a lot of bases when it comes to workouts. You're in Pilates and yoga and different types of training methods. You're opening up a studio with the Real Rider bikes, which are very cool, and yoga as well. And so the dynamics are different, because I've also seen you do stuff outdoors. You do the yoga paddle boarding stuff, and
we have a mud run next week if you're in.
I don't know about that.
No, obstacle course races, gladiator runs.
Right.
Fun.
And so it keeps things interesting, because there's definitely that monotony has been kind of shifted from your workouts, which I think is why people fall off the wagon when it comes to working out.
Absolutely. I am a huge advocate of cross training. Number one, because it's better for your body, and number two, because it just keeps it interesting. There's nothing worse than getting stuck in a routine and doing the same thing over and over again. Your muscles have memory. That it loses the benefit if it's something that your body has become accustomed to. So you want to mix it up. And with these apps, there are 90 different exercises or 90 different programs on the Nike app. They offer you a variety. And then it makes you, once you start exercising and you feel fit and you feel good, you want to take it outside. You want to do other things. You'll find that you can bike ride better than you could. I was not athletic as a child.
Right.
And now, I ski, I snowboard, I kayak, I do everything. And it's shocking to my family members because
it is shocking.
I'm a product of the 80s, big hair, gold fingernails. I didn't want to get dirty, and now it's just fun and it feels good, and I'm 10 times stronger and 10 times healthier than I was as a 20-year-old.
No, you are in great shape, and you are a doer. That's what I really like about you, because you're the true entrepreneur. You get your hands dirty, you're opening up your studio, you're doing everything that needs to be done. You're driven, and it's a whole thing of being self-driven, because on Monday, I had Pat Williams on, which was great because he's truly an optimist. And I see you as an optimist because no matter what happens.
Because nobody makes money in a yoga studio, but I'm going to.
No, but I think it's, it sort of reflects your choice in life to be happy, to be positive, to give back. And you're doing so many other things. You're a personal trainer. You teach spin. The Real Rider bikes are sort of an addition to what spin is, but the bikes are so cool because they tilt and turn. So it's a heavier workout, but it's a lot more fun because you're more actively engaged, right?
Absolutely. And it's also, the Real Riders, I love that on a stationary bike there are no shocks, so it's your joints that absorb the impact. On the Real Riders, the bikes have some movement and a little bit of give, so it's a little bit gentler on your joints, even though it's a much harder workout.
Right. And here's the thing. I love sharing your segments once a month on air here in Boston as well as Orlando, because for me, what I look at as lifestyle and being healthy is so important. Your faith, your health, and finances, they all go hand in hand. So to be in that place where you have that feeling of peace, which I think you do get when you get through your workouts, whether you're walking or running or
Absolutely.
anything that is active, and you can do it with family members. You have Bogey, your dog, right? And that's active because
I walk her regularly.
Right. And it's just another way for people who are pet owners who love their animals. They can go and at least do that. And walking is a great form of exercise, I think. I mean,
absolutely. Walking is actually supposed to be more effective than running as far as the health of your body. Burning calories, running burns a lot more, but it's harder on your joints. But as far as muscle engagement, the motion of walking, the heel-toe walking steps are better for your leg muscles than actually running.
So now to reach you, because we've always said, listen, you can call us here at 1-800-662-9550 to reach Sharon Skittle, but your email and website and things of that nature.
So our website is www.uecpgh.com, and our email is uecpgh@gmail.com. Our studio's name is Urban Elements and Psychology spelled with CYC like cycle. And we would love to hear from you and can't wait to get open and start bringing people in.
Right. It's exciting. I mean, I think it is a fun period. There's work involved, like anything, as entrepreneurs know it. And if you love what you do, it'll be fun and it'll be enjoyable, don't you think?
I can't wait. Sarah's actually going to take our instructor training program and
no.
possibly add cycle instructor to her
I don't know
list.
about that. You'll probably fire me after the certification.
No way. You can't fire someone that doesn't get paid.
Good point. But the apps in itself, do you find them confusing? Do you find them useful? What do you think in general for folks who are trying to get in shape?
I think that they're helpful. I am not technologically advanced, so my preference is not to use one, but the people who are and who use their phone as a lifeline find it really simple to just set their phone on a desk or set their iPad up and look at it. And the graphics, particularly in the Nike graphics, they're all women, and so they appeal to both men and women, and they're strong, and they have celebrities. The Hams, the soccer player, is one of the trainers on.
Oh, Mia Hamm?
Yeah, Mia
Hamm.
Hamm.
Cool. Yeah,
and
I love her.
And then the one skier. So they have some cool women leading the
love
trainings.
Soccer.
Yeah, and so they're entertaining, and the graphics. And then you want to, when you're looking for a program, look for graphics that have full range of motion. What I love about the Nike app is that it does show full range of motion. So if it's demonstrating a squat, they're not just going to say squat. They're going to show you, get down to the floor so that your knees are parallel and above your ankles. And they give you the instructions so that it's a safe and effective workout, because it doesn't serve you to jump into a workout that isn't safe or do something that you're not familiar with and end up injured in the process of trying to exercise. So look for that when you are choosing an application or choosing an app that's going to offer a workout. Make sure that it's giving clear instructions, that the audio is good. If you're someone who likes music, look for something that has music with it. Some of them do have music, some of them don't.
Right.
But they're all very helpful if you're new to exercise. They are good programs. They have, beginner, intermediate, advanced, which I'm sure that's where you'd be. And they're great if you travel. A lot of people can't make it to the gym because they have jobs that take them, traveling. Yeah. And so it's a nice way to, get up before your day starts, get your workout in, and then start your day.
It is a great way. And I think it really creates more energy when and you've said this before when your kids are raised now, but as young kids and when you were running around teaching and getting in that workout, and you're in a better mood, you're able to juggle more.
Right. When they woke me up, I was crabby. When I woke them up, I was happy. So it was good for me to get out of the house, exercise, come back, and be wide awake. And so for me, and now that's stuck. It's been 20 years now, and I prefer early morning workouts. But that doesn't always work. So when I have to have an evening workout, I will.
So give us your contact information again, Sharon.
It's uecpgh@gmail.com, and the website is www.uecpgh.com.
Perfect. And feel free to reach out and call us, ask the question. It is all about being fit and financially healthy. I think they both go hand in hand. I love to eat. That's my only way out, so workouts help me a great deal. And what kind of advice can you give folks over the weekend eating? And I know that you're very fair when it comes to diet and nutrition.
Again, I'm really big about moderation and making healthy choices. You can have delicious, healthy food. I hate processed food. I really prefer fresh food. I tell people all the time, if it doesn't go bad in 5 days, don't eat it. So when you're buying your groceries, shop the perimeter of the grocery store. When you know you have a big event and you're going to overeat, compensate for that before and after, so that you don't have to stress over every... food isn't meant to be unpleasant. It's not meant to be stressful. Your eating should be a form of joy, and it should be done mindfully. And when you eat mindfully and you pay attention and you take your time, Sarah's going to laugh because I eat fast, but you'll find you eat less. I'm working on that.
I don't know. I think that it's as long as you enjoy it, your food, and I don't think you have to be mindful or not. There are no rules to eating or life as far as I'm concerned.
But it is helpful to eat mindfully, to pay attention to it, and to appreciate what you're eating. When you appreciate the person who put all the effort into what they fed you, it's nice.
I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. Anyways, folks, call us here at 1-800-662-9550. It's always great having you here, and I love having you back again each month. So thank you. Gracias.
It's always a pleasure. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Stay well, folks.
This has been the Mohsin Mortgage Program with Sarah Mohsin. Mohsin Mortgage is licensed in several states for residential and commercial purchases and refinancing. Call 800-662-9550.